Hi everybody, we're back. I'm so glad you're here. Hey, I just came back from my garden, and if you watch the video on the making your own herb garden, maybe you have basil too. This is Swiss chard. This is going to be for a soup that we'll put the pesto on. But so we're going to make pesto today because it's so easy, and I hope you make it. I really do hope you make it because you're going to enjoy it so much. There's so many different ways to use it. So in 5 minutes, we're going to make it. It'll only take us 5 minutes. You just take the leaves off of the stem, and there's a recipe that's in the newsletter that you can use, so you don't have to write it down, or maybe take a picture of that. So we want 2 cups of fresh basil leaves without the stem. And you know, I'm gonna make this in this little Cuisinart. I think in one of my previous Cuisinart newsletters, I gave you a link to get this. I think I use this every single day and sometimes twice a day. So if you want to be cooking, it would be really good to get one of these. They're not expensive. And actually, if you would get it from the link, that would help me a little bit. So, okay, so that's 2 cups of fresh basil leaves. And then 2 heaping tablespoons of pine nuts. And normally, I use pine nuts a lot. But normally I toast them, but for pesto I don't. So there's 2 heaping tablespoons of pine nuts. And I just have to tell you this fun story. A friend of mine came to visit and he brought me a bag of pine nuts. I mean, that is a wonderful gift because pine nuts are expensive. But we're only using 2 tablespoons, okay. And then we need a 1/2 cup of olive oil. Everything just goes in there. Now this is the part that I really love to teach, because you might already know this, but maybe you don't. When I first started cooking by myself in college, I called my mom and I said, is this a clove of garlic or is this a clove of garlic? I didn't know. This is a clove of garlic. This is a head of garlic. And so this is calling for 2 large cloves of garlic. This is another thing I want to teach you. I got this. There were 3 cloves of garlic in this head. Now this would be way too much garlic. You would not want to have this much garlic. I love garlic, but raw garlic is intense. So you don't need this much garlic. You need this much garlic. And in the recipe it says roughly 2 teaspoons if it was minced. So you could always add more garlic, but if you put this much garlic in it would be too much. So I got this beautiful knife for my birthday. My husband bought it for me, so it's very sharp. So always have the blade away from you. Smash the garlic. Smash the garlic. And put it in your Cuisinart. And if you really don't like a lot of garlic, you can try 1 and just see how you like it. But if you already have it in there, you can't take it out. So just taking the paper. This is called paper. Sometimes you'll see a recipe, rarely, but you'll see if you're roasting garlic, it'll say leave the paper on. So this is paper. All right. Is that everything? Nope, it's not everything. We need a 1/2 teaspoon, I mean 1/2 cup. Does it say 1/2 cup of, 3/4. Yeah. Now, if you're lucky enough to have a Trader Joe's by you, you can buy this already grated. This is Parmesan Reggiano, the king of Parmesans, and I had to grate it, but I often use that at Trader Joe's when I have it. It's already grated, and it's just fine for a recipe like this. Okay, so that's 3/4 cup. That's everything. Let's see the recipe. 2 cups of fresh basil leaves, 2 heaping tablespoons of pine nuts, 2 large cloves of garlic, which is roughly 2 teaspoons minced, 3/4 cup Parmesan cheese, 1/2 cup extra virgin olive oil, and this is a little noisy. Basil! Pesto! I think I scared my dog.
And Joey.
And Joey. Okay, so that's it. Oh, there is one other thing. I forgot. You do need to have a little bit of salt. So Parmesan is salty already, but you will want a little bit more salt to bring out the beautiful flavor. So that's what I call a pinch. I'm gonna taste it. So good. I have two friends here, Coco and Jasper, and they made smashed potatoes. We're gonna put it on the smashed potatoes. Beautiful smashed potatoes. Just spread some on there.
Okay, sweet.
I wish you guys could taste this. That's good. It's okay if it falls off. That
There we
makes
go.
it even better. Perfect. That's it. We
Thank
gotta
you.
end the video.